Welcome everybody to the culmination of this tournament. This is going to be rather exciting game. We're going to be watching the two of the best out there. We have Incredible Miracles Horror, whose in-game name is IM.Horror on the North American server. His opponent is going to be FXO.Tree, whose name is BC Corn on the North American server. So this is going to be quite the interesting game. Last game we had a very cool mech switch by Corn, catching Horror really off guard. Tons of Thors. I don't think I've ever seen more Thors in a single game than the way Tree was playing that last one. It was very cool to see. Horror just didn't quite get up that combat that he wanted to. He tried to get out that third base, but he was denied for too long by the destructible debris. Then tried to double expand, but that's right when Tree decided to hit, and that really hampered Zerg's ability to have units. And without units, Zerg can't really do much. But we do see that Korn did send his SCV. I believe he did see that this Overlord was there and should be scouting immediately to this bottom base. And you can see there is that SCV moving down the map. And he's doing this again. He did this on Shattered Temple, but once again, this drone is going to move forward and start attacking that SCV. This is a very vulnerable SCV, and is he going to lose it? Tree. Don't lose that. But now we're going to see that this SCV has 2 hits left. Drone is going to move forward, try and take it out. Will this get repaired or targeted down? We've already seen Horror lose a drone in an earlier game to try to take out that SCV too greedily, and this time it will get repaired. Horror might see blood and try and take it out, but he's going to move forward, get that nice scout formation. But he sees it's not 2 racks. This barracks is just over here, probably to draw fire, fake the 2 racks, and maybe even prevent the Zerg from being comfortable and just trying to overreact to that, and just play overly cautiously. That could be what he's trying to do with that, because that is something that people like Boxer decided to do. But oh, look at this! He's rallied over here with his Marines. He might be trying to snipe. Okay, never mind. I just changed that, so never mind. Forget what I was going to say. I was going to think he was running around to try and snipe off those Overlords, but that's not going to be the case right now. Horror is just playing normally. Hatchery first, spawning pool afterwards. Bunker being thrown down in a very annoying position, but with only 1 rack, it's probably not going to do that much damage. We do have the Marine moving forward, but this SCV is now all of a sudden in range of both of those, no, just one of the drones, and it's actually doing a nice bit of building. We're going to see it fall now down to this drone. There we go. And the one Marine is here, though. Are we going to have any more SCVs? That's a Marine coming down. I don't think any more SCVs are going to be coming down. I think it's just going to be straight up annoy and have this cancelled. Yeah, there we go. So no more aggression going to be coming out for Tree for the next couple of minutes, probably. We can see he's getting out of the factory. He's got the bears getting into the reactor. So we're going to see very normal reactored Hellion expansion, which is the single most common build in TVZ ever. So we're going to be able to move in and just watch the normal progression of the gameplay, and there is that commencer being thrown down at a very normal timing. So we just see another fast Roach Warren from Horror. He's probably going to build those initial 3 roaches, move in, attack, do a little bit of damage, try and get those nice little bits of positioning that he can definitely use to his advantage. But as we can see right now, those Marines are doing a great job of preventing the Lings from getting that big scout. And once again, he's going to go ahead and run directly over there, but he sees the reactored Hellions. He knows what's coming up. He has confirmed it. He's building 3 roaches. Very standard. We can see if he's building any more. It looks like 3 is going to be the magic number. He's droning up. After building those roaches, they're going to be out in time to defend against these Hellions, no problem whatsoever. And that actually allows him to skip getting those 2 spine crawlers that are necessary to defend the natural expansion on metal from Hellions. We're going to see that the Hellion count will continue to grow. Tree shows a legging of mech units. I mean, he went pure mech in that last game, so he definitely has a comfortability with them that is very evident. Plus, he's picking purple, which is Goody's color, the king of mech. So, creep tumor is being spread, things looking solid, and Zerg is just working on getting a metabolic boost. Gas is still not being mined. He could easily start working on that and start trying to get up his his lair, his spire, all those normal just Zerg things to do. He's moving forward with this Overlord too, but now we have these 4 Hellions pushing forward. Very normal number to have. You can see them get poked by the spawn crawler. We have a few Lings pushing forward. One Hellion may go down. No, it's got a little bit of health left, so that will not fall quite yet, but still, Roaches are now attacking the front. They managed to pick off a Marauder over there. A couple kills between them, but now the Marauder inside the bunker, that will fall. So we're going to see that once again, this Marauder Hellion army composition, which is very, very powerful, it deals with a lot of early game army compositions from Zerg. It's very hard to balance your own Lings and Roach counts against the Marauders and the Hellions, because they both will tank the Lings very well, the Hellions will kill the Marines very well, and the Marauders will kill the Roaches very well, while tanking for the Zerglings very well. It's a very solid early game composition, and we have the Nationals now being taken, so it's not even all in the slightest. So we're going to have these 6 Hellions, one of them very badly damaged, but it is in the back. We have 2 Marauders moving forward very, very, very lightly. We have a Menk statue in the front. Did they change? Wolf statue, yeah. Let's take a while in a second. But now we got moving forward. We have these spine crawlers moving forward. We've got spine crawler going to try and get surrounded. Nice round on those Lings. Going to do a nice bit of damage. Takes out a couple of those Hellions. And this may have just prevented a lot of the aggression that Tree might have been wanting to do. But by the way, if you guys go to ESL Metalopolis, these things are like the gift of freedom and like the wolves of Core Hall or something. It's a fun just name change thing. That's just something to actually check on, because it's kind of a fun thing to note. Those tiny map changes that companies and tournaments will actually do for their own maps. It's a fun thing to note. I personally like it when it's like called the gift of freedom, and it's just amusing considering Menk's personality. So they're going to have all of these Roaches pushing forward. If they can snipe that one Hellion, or also the injured Marauder, they do get the injured Marauder. No! It gets the Hellion. Nice target fire. The last minute switching from the Marauder that only has 12 health, that would have lost its life to a single shot by that Roach. So nice pick off by Horror indeed. He does have those 2 spine crawlers. No third quite yet. Very wary of getting that third in the face of those Marauders, so we can take it out very quickly, and the Hellions can scout it very efficiently. Now you do have these Hellions. We're going to see a drop happening. There we have all these fully loaded with a lot of Marauders, Hellions, Marines going to push forward. As for the scouting of it, I actually managed to push down that one alleyway of no vision, and now we're seeing pushing a lot of Lings are here. Not very many Hellions are actually at the end of the drop. We see a full start and everything. Stim is going to happen, and we're going to have to see that. Yep, immediate liftoff by well, not really immediate. It was just kind of a slow liftoff by Tree. But there we go. Now he's divvied these guys up into different medevacs. Much better way to do that. You can go ahead and dispense twice as quickly, plus a full 8 supply or so of units were taken out in that medevac drop that kind of failed. Horror was able to get there in time very easily and not stress over that too much. Still, things are looking solid, looking normal. A lot of units are streaming forward out of Tree's base. He's got the double medevacs being produced, looking to be just generally ready to go ahead and push and be aggressive. As we do see that Zerg is taking down that third base at 11 minutes. We have this Queen here. Is going to go ahead and die. Oh, Creep Tumor also dies as well. But a Stim to kill that one Queen, and that's going to mean that these medevacs are going to need to push forward. And actually, there's still Stim in there. They're going to need to get out there and do something, but they are going to waste a nice bit of energy, especially if they need to Stim again. But the lair is out. Spire is almost done. We're going to see mutas coming out. Wow, we're going to see 10 mutas out very quickly. Now that the Spire has completed, we have available larva. We actually should. Yep, there we go. We have 9 larva over there, plus larva the natural, and we're seeing 11 mutas coming out in this first batch of mutas. That's so strong. Very, very nice count of mutas for that first batch. No upgrades for them are going down. There is enough gas for it if he wants to, but still, watching as those Lings are going to see this army moving forward and need to retreat, or just completely sacrifice their lives, bum rushing and headbutting bullets. I do not recommend headbutting bullets, because I'm pretty sure the bullets will win, as was just shown. Goes true for you guys as well as Zerglings. But still, guys, moving forward, you see a Stim. We have a lot of units on the high ground, so it looks like a little bit of a miss. Maybe just expecting the drop and the elevator play. This is a great position to outdo the elevator. And have a nice, huge sweep-in force of Lings and mutas attacking from all angles, but there might just be too much from Tree. There are so many units. Those mutas are losing their numbers so quickly. The lack of Banelings, hurting so much, hurting Horror so much. He needed those Banelings to get in there, but his building that's only just now completes. Oh, that is really, really harmful. But we do see Tree pushing back, pulling back, and we're going to see that some more units are going to go ahead and die. Look over here, this base has been untouched. I don't think he has seen, yes, he has not seen the third. I've got to assume at this point, though, that it's up, and he needs to go ahead, confirm that scout, see if we're going to have some kind of weird, tricky play coming out of Horror or not, but Tree has got a nice bit of macro. You can see he's ahead in the food count. He's even ahead in the worker count. You can see that so few units have actually been killed by either player. It's just the fact that Horror has not been joining up as much as he normally does. We have all these links pushing forward, pure links. They only have the +1 carapace. We see him pushing forward, but there are, oh my god, Marines are everywhere. Tree is pushing forward, doing a lot of damage against Horror. And I'm starting to get scared for Horror, how this game is progressing. We have a lot of medevacs that are on the field. Those Marines are going down. Those siege tanks and everything are going to be hurt. Right now, Tree does have his third done. He's actually go ahead and start taking the gold. He's going to take the gold, get the PF down there, and try and just hole up there and get that going. But as you can see, this third has not even really been used. Still not even getting harassed. It's just there's no drones that can be made right now. Horror is too under pressure to allow himself to actually get out those drones that he needs for the later game. Plus, with this gold going down, this is looking to be very bad for Horror. We've got a lot of lings over here looking for that drop in the top right that just doesn't seem to be there anymore. But yeah, this is going to be bad once that goal gets up. Music moving forward, but they're not going to be able to pick off that siege tank. 7 kills on that tank, 1 kill, and 0 kills. This is the baby of the group. And this is the veteran of the group. But these mutas are ready to continue pushing in, trying to snipe off. They could easily pick off that tank. They do, and pull back immediately. Nice job with that, doing aggressive. Actually doing a little bit of damage to the Marines too. Going to force some energy to be spent there. But now we have the Banelings. We finally have the Banelings. So there is centrifugal hooks. That is so key right now. But we're going to see Lings attacking the gold base. Going to see that that is up, and now it's going to be a bad time for Horror. He's actually somehow ahead in the food, though. Producing very, very well. Keeping his mutas alive. Such impeccable muta control, keeping them alive, because if they go down, that could really be GG. Turrets are now being made, bunkers are being made. Oh, Tree's going for a really obnoxious contain. That is going to be very hard to break. We do have a lot of lings over here ready to go for a full-on surround into this area, and they are need to go ahead and hit soon, because this gold, the longer that's up, the worse that is going to be for Horror. But you can see Marines are stimming forward, going to go ahead, try and probably bring some links into the fray, but they're going to see them attack. We see them stimming, pulling back. We're going to see a Baneling explodes. Will we have the engagement happening? We have all moving in, and there we go. We're going to have a huge envelopment of all these units, every single angle, great angle of attack by Horror. Medevacs are being targeted down. We have a bunch of Banelings, though. They're all bunched up down there. Oh no, there are so many Marines down here. The Banelings are no longer really there. They're pushing forward. It's hard to even see what they are. We need to do this. Go ahead and head and B to see what the units are. And to push forward. But oh god, the Marines are decimating the muta. No, the muta count is decreasing. Now we're going to have the turrets engaging as well. And oh, that is bad. The health left on these units is so low. The planetary fortress is there happily alive. This turret may actually burn down once it gets repaired. We have medevacs being loaded and everything, but this third base, once again, not even really being able to be used. It's a macro hatch right now. And we're basically having a 2 base versus a 3.5 base Terran. 3.5 because the gold counts as 1.5 in my book, because that is just a lot of income that Terran can have, especially in conjunction with those mules right now. And it looks like that turret did go ahead and burn down, but this siege tank is here, and that is a veteran of the group. 11 kills on the siege tank, very effective siege tank, but this base on the right is getting cancelled, hit by those Marines, and that is unfortunate. Right now, Horror is looking to be pretty worse for wear at the moment. He's pushing forward. He'll be able to clean up these units, to be targeting down the medevac with those mutas, which he will be doing, and taking that out very nicely. But oh, look at the health on his mutas that are left. So few. There are 13. 3 of them are in the deep red. And this income is very much in favor of Tree. The Tree, if he can hold that gold, it's going to be very rough for a Horror to deal with. If you can get a lot of Banelings come onto the right side or something and get like a good solid 15 or so Banelings or something, which is what you need to break down the planetary fortress, if you can do that, that'll be great. We're going to see that that Marine won't even be able to be dead. There's 1-1 upgrades for those Marines. The Lings are at 1-1 as well. The Muta's at 1-0. No more upgrades going down except for the +2 attack for those Lings and Banelings in that melee position. But this is going to be very rough. You can see that this SC with the gold in its hand is getting out this missile turret. But this fourth base has now been thrown down once again. Do we have more drones on the field now? We do actually have more drones. 60 drones to 56 SCVs, but the food count is in favor by Tree by a small margin. We're going to see a drop with these medevac from the medevac with 8 Marines, maybe. But right now, we are watching as all of these links are pushing forward. We're going to try and clean this up. Prevent the kill! But nice position on the ramp, and that's going to go down. Bandit's going to go ahead and connect. Oh, wow, look at that. The Marine barely actually survives. Another job's going to happen down here, though. A lot of Stim Marines with a 1-1. 2-2 is being researched. But will we have Horror taking out that medevac? One more shot. Actually, well, technically 2 or 3 more shots, and that would have gone down. But still, that would have been a nice pickoff if he got that medevac. He needs those small victories right now because he is behind. Thor is now out on the field for oh god, the bunched up mutos. The Thor's gonna get a nice shot off. No kills, but still, there's a nice couple yellow, orange, and red mutos in that group. Now we do have a lot of units out here for Horror. You will have the 2-1 attack during the engagement, but right now 2-2 is rapidly approaching completion. Goodbye to that siege tank. It's a nice pickoff. Will he go ahead and engage? Because right now he's getting hit on the right by his Marines, but there are going to be some... Oh, Ban's going to get targeted down. They're going to explode. Oh, that is really, really key, and that is controlled to pick off the Banlings. Another one's going to explode, and that's going to be it for that drop. That base survives. Very, very key. We have all these mutas. You have to be so careful. There is a Thor in easy range of hitting those mutas, and if that connects, it's going to be bad news bears indeed for Horror. We have a 4th base being taken by Korn down here, but there is a Ling ready to go ahead and prevent that. But you have all the mutas flying over the Marines. No! To stop the drop. Be careful of that attack move, Horror. Now we have more units being dropped down here to get cleaned up, which is going to be good to clean them up, but bad that it cost him mutas from Horror. You can see right now he's not even past those first 2 lines. He only is down to 12 mutas, and that is bad. Bad. Now he's still with his 8 Marines going to push forward. Maybe able to take down the Queen. It will manage to vomit Lara before it dies, though. So that's a nice last little use of that. But now we see so many hits. Oh my god. So many kills. Now we're going to see 8 kills, 5 kills. That's a lot of kills. 5 kills, 10 kills. Yeah, 26 kills on those 4 siege tanks. Very nice job for all of them. And we see that this commander is not able to land because of that Ling. We have 2 Marines there, and that's going to be the end of that Ling. Still, these guys are looking pretty solid in their gameplay right now. You have this drop happening once again in the back. All of these mutas are here, and this is going to be so hard to deal with. So many units are going to be streaming in. Look at this angle of attack. The spread of the Marines is great. Horror, though, is dropping a food count, and Tree is not. And, oh my god, there's just so much left for Tree. So much is left. Great, and there's GG. Tree will be winning the Zotac Cup. Big congratulations to him. Big congratulations to Tree managing to beat Horror in a great best-of-5 final. It's always great to see games going to that final match, and this has been a long and amazing Zotac Cup. So thank you guys very, very much for enjoying this with me and sticking around. So thank you very much.